All right.
And then that man gets in a jet and like blows shit the fuck up. Like these. So I guess that's how he copes.
Maybe that's why he's super chill, right? Because he knows at any point it's like that. If my fucking bitch ex-wife and her husband, I could just go rogue and bomb their fucking house. Maybe that's how he copes, right?
Yeah.
There's a, not to be dark, but isn't there like a lot of suicide with pilots like after they retire and shit?
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't
Honestly,
know either.
I know a lot of them go commercial, and a lot of them either go commercial or they will go into the intelligence community because, like how there's like a unclassified, confidential, secret, top secret.
Yeah.
In like the pilot world, there's like a genre, I guess.
There's
Like
too.
kind of like perpendicular or above top secret. So by the fact that they're already read into all that stuff, they'll just work in the intelligence communities.
Yeah, and plus, like, when you're flying jets, like, you're basically a scout at the same time. It's like...
Right, you're gathering tons of intelligence as well.
Yeah. Whatever position other things are at.
Intelligence acquisition. Yeah, it's all automatic for the most part, too, which is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. We got high-tech planes that just, like, their sole job is to take pictures.
Yep.
Yeah.
And fly like
We make fun of them.
wicked high, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's also the ones that are literally just for like covert radio communications, right? They're in like an
Yeah, the
F-47.
P2s.
Yeah.
They got the big old frisbee on top
That's
of them.
all they do is covert radio communications. We have like war so figured out by now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the near future because
Yeah,
it's going to
funny
happen
because, like,
eventually, right?
Like it's finally known to a lot of people that like a big nation like Russia does not know what the fuck they're doing.
No, they do not know what the fuck they're
They
doing.
also, I mean, historically, they start off wars pretty poorly.
I didn't know historically they were like that.
Oh yeah, they
II,
start
World
wars
War
all the
I.
time. Yeah.
They started really shitty at like both of the
You just
World
wait until
Wars.
winter comes.
World War
Russia-
One, they
Well, no, even their war the last time, this with Syria or whatever it was,
Yeah.
they've never gone well for Russia. It's because they're always flexing. They never actually have any true military might.
Yeah, that right there. That and they lost like 8 tanks the other day.
Dude, and they didn't
farmers.
listen. They didn't lose them. They gave them up. Here you
you
go.
see
We
the
brought
farmers?
you more tanks for these Ukrainians who know nothing but war, and we cannot take over your country. So here's more weapons. Some of the videos of shit that they've gotten is like, oh my god. No wonder Russia is having so much trouble because they've done this in the past, right? They've given up all these fucking, weapons the Ukrainians have no business owning.
It's so weird how like they're both, not really both. Russia is both like a military superpower, but also like a huge idiot at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, that's Vladimir Putin kind of wrapped up in his jowl, right?
Yeah. They're like, hey, we lost 8 tanks the other day to farmers, like literally stealing them. Let's use white phosphorus, which is against the Geneva Code. That's how we'll strike back. We'll commit more war
Wait, was
crimes.
he using phosphorus?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's going through like the tally, man.
Wait,
He's
and
just going the whole
phosphorus, from
checklist.
what I remember, isn't even particularly effective.
No, it kills.
No, it definitely kills, but it doesn't kill efficiently.
Not like
or-
en masse or like
Right,
efficient. Yeah,
exactly.
it's more like just horrific. Than
Right. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do that for the sole purpose of the guy who has to watch his best friend burn to death from a chemical burn, and there's literally nothing they can do about it.
The thermobaric bombs are way more effective if we're talking about like things against the Geneva Convention.
Well, I mean, there's all kinds
Well,
of
like-
things.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about like if you were going to use them, there's tons of effective banned weapons, right?
Yeah, but I
Like,
guess
chemical
some are...
weapons, like in the First World War, for instance.
Oh
were
my
very
god,
effective.
yeah. Well, there was like a
There's-
gentleman's agreement that they didn't, once they figured out the mustard gas, they're like, okay, no more mustard gas. It literally was like that. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
They just can't control wind, so it's like.
no. Right. We're playing with forces we have no control over, so they fucking gave it up. Oh, holy shit.
The thermobaric is the one that's like a napalm on crack, right? Where it's just like it creates a vacuum and then it's just nothing but fire.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it's a bomb that has like 2 stages. The first stage releases this like powder.
Yep.
That, like gets atomized by the second stage, and then.
Oh.
It just,
Yes,
Okay.
it coats everything in an extremely flammable powder
And then,
or
like, flash
fluid
fires it, right?
or whatever,
Yeah.
and then ignites everything.
But because it does it instantaneously, because it's like it just flashes essentially, that like all the air that was there is gone. So people who survive it have no air and they fucking suffocate. Or potentially do.
okay.
I don't know if you can survive that. But
Well, I mean, I don't think it would take very long because if it makes a vacuum, right? It's gonna refill with air almost instantaneously.
yeah, but it's really hot too.
Yo, no, you're dead. If you're in if you're in that vacuum zone, you're dead. You've been incinerated because you would have been covered by that inflammable powder, and you would have just, you know, you're gone. I don't. So here's the question though: how high of a temperature do you think you could survive for like 0.1 second?
Like
you're talking
anything above 111 degrees is my limit.
111?
Fahrenheit.
Wait, that's so weak, man. What the fuck?
That's my limit, Matt. I hate California. It's dusty ass dry air.
What about if you're in a really cold climate and you fucking go in a sauna? 111
that.
degrees. Well, that's
Oh,
like
no, I think it go up to like 140.
okay.
I don't know. I don't know anything about like.
190 is
Flash
kind of
fire
a
heat.
sweet spot on saunas, I think. Enough to sweat
I
it
think
up.
only really like maybe thermobaric bombs can do it. I don't think they like vaporize people. Like I know nukes do.
Yeah, that's different though. You're getting blown away by fucking
No, I mean, like, if
radiation.
you're in the fireball, it's like you instantly die, right?
Yeah, but that's just because there's so many particles flying through the air, right?
Well, no, it's the explosion is right where the fireball is. So anything that's there just basically instantly dies. It's not a. It's just like an explosion.
Well, I don't think you die from existing inside of an explosion. It has to be something else, right? You either have to be cooked or it's okay, it's the shock wave of the explosion that kills you ultimately, right? Cuz that's what disintegrates
It's
you.
probably the heat, because the shockwave is slower than heat, right?
Well, I don't know. I think, as far as I understand, the way heat travels is by atoms bumping into each other and transmitting that heat. So that's the same speed as sound, which shockwave. The speed
heat
of
would be
push
light,
is
right?
the speed of sound, though. Well, but would heat be light? See, that's what I was saying. It's got to be the particles flying through the air that kills you, because it's got to be the radiation coming out, right?
No, I wouldn't say it's radiation.
Well, I mean, what is it then? That's flying out of there at whatever speed it's coming at that literally just disintegrates you to pieces.
It's the fireball. Like nukes are like have multiple like stages.
I mean, but it could
Fireball-
be fire, though. That's what I'm saying. Heat doesn't transfer
Pressure?
at that speed.
Pressure, right?
Doesn't
I think
transfer at that speed. What do you mean?
Right, it's the speed of heat moving, right? Particles bumping into each other and transmitting that heat. That is the speed of sound. It's the same as the shockwave. The speed of push, quote, end quote, is the speed of sound. And I don't think heat transfers faster than the particles bumping into each other, right? There's no other way it could possibly happen.
I would say it happens at the speed of light, personally.
Heat transfer?
Yeah.
What? How would that be possible? Then if I had a 1-foot aluminum rod and I touched it on anything hot, it would instantly burn my finger.
No.
Well, that'd be the speed of light.
No.
we're talking about like the splitting of atoms, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
I
saying...
think that goes faster than sound, but not as fast as light.
Ooh, yeah, well, that's a good
Because
question.
it's energy, right? It's energy, and the law of energy is MC squared, right?
Well, it would have to
Heat
be
is the
massless.
lowest form- Heat is the lowest form of energy, and energy is light. So if you're seeing heat and especially the temperatures of an atom bomb, which I think hit thousands and thousands of degrees Celsius, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh,
if you were
you got
to
hit.
see that,
Got hit in the rear. Sorry, I'm covering this tank. Okay, killed 2.
like, I think it, like, T0, like, basically right as the explosion happens, so, sorry, there's a spot. Like, the instantaneous, like, the bomb goes off, there's a fucking fireball, basically. And then the shockwave, and then the shockwave happens, and then the radiation is, like, transferred, like, in every direction, and contaminates everything as well, and kicks it up, and then it falls. Because I think radiation takes like 20 minutes or so, depending on how they explode it. Because like you can do air bursts, which I think changes the rate of radiation.
Well, it's the only way we've ever done it, right? They were both
Yeah.
air bursted.
True. Yeah, because I don't think would they ever.
I mean, all the other ones. Well,
The Trinity test, I don't think was.
I was gonna say in some of the, well, a lot of the tests were airburst, I think.
Does it count as an airburst if it's like 100 feet up? I guess so.
Well, they're typically much higher than that, I think. A few 100 feet up.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah, that's an airburst. The whole objective is to hit it, because obviously that explosion would be 3-dimensional, right?
Yeah.
So the point is to hit it like with the optimal coverage on the
trying to
largest
maximize the
diameter.
sphere,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Because if you have it rested on the ground, half of it.
Is wasted.
Yeah, well, it just goes right
Up.
to the ground.
Well, and then ultimately straight up in the air, right?
Yeah. But the up's what you want. But
Well, but you want up and out at a very specific kind of shape, right? Because you basically, like, if you imagine a cityscape, you don't want the explosion to go any higher than any of the buildings, right?
you don't want it to be higher. Than
Well, if you want to just maximum damage, right? If you could choose where to use any bit of energy, you'd want to use every bit of energy effectively. So,
disperse it. Yeah.
right.
You want to maximize dispersion. I'm gonna smoke a ball back in a second.
Hell yeah, I got the brain juices flowing.
This is kind of this is the shit that Coffee and I talk about all the time. Oh my god, that was one of the best games I've ever had. 40-13, but trust me, that does not tell the tale. Every single life was a kill streak. there was no, like, mediocre games. Or no mediocre lives. Yo, I had Coffee, I was just saying, I had probably one of the best games I've ever had.
Just now?
Yeah.
What would you score?
Right around that. 40-13, but
Ooh, that's super good.
well, but that's not even the half of it. I had some fucking ridiculous kill streaks in this
What
game.
was your kill streak?
The 15 was the highest, but it was 15 in like 3 minutes, maybe less.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have it on video. It was a very good one. I would at first, I was fucking just laying people out, fucking murdering them, and then before you know it, I'm just still fucking laying people out left and right. I've got a pile of bodies coming out of this one building already, like just stacking up. I wish I took a screenshot of it, but pretty soon I'm like starting to bitch at everyone. And I'm like, God, what the fuck? You guys need to cover these angles. And I eventually realized I was the only motherfucker there. I was the only one on the point, and I was holding it down against like 2 squads. Yeah, it was sick. I was just laying them out for like, they were just scared to go anywhere near me for probably, I don't know, a long time. 5 minutes
bro.
probably.
Fuck.
Let's do something different. We could be recon.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah. Recon locked.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Request invite. Yes.
You wanna go sniper?
No, I don't care. You can use it.
No, I wanna go the spotter.
Okay. How? Oh, do I just leave and then?
Yeah, try that.
No, I don't think that
Here,
works.
let me
You just
make
make one. Yeah, yeah.
All right, there we go. Denied. Spawn on the right.
Yes, I gotcha. The eastmost. I had a guy I was trying to give directions out to, and I was like, "Oh, it's like just north, straight up the map, right?" And he literally said to me, "Oh, is that how it works in this game?" And I was like, "What? North is just straight up?" And I was like, "Oh my god." I couldn't even find the words to say. It's like, yeah, north is straight up on pretty much every map. Are we in a transport?
Was he trying to be a smart ass, but like wasn't being a
No,
good, you know,
no. I could
bad delivery?
listen. I don't think anybody. There's been so few people who have been able to troll me without me knowing almost right away. And one of them was a chick. She was on. She was a League of Legends streamer for a while. Casey Tron.
Oh yeah,
You remember her?
I sure did.
It took me a while to. It took me a little while to figure out she was trolling. She was one of the only people who tricked me. You know who it is now? We've got that fucking the chick with Tourette's.
Sweet Anita.
Oh my god, she's got to be bullshitting.
No, she's not.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's too on point.
Because some of
though.
her words are banned.
Yeah.
trigger
No,
words.
no. I mean, I think that that doesn't fucking matter. She can get away with that because she can claim, right, that she has
No, I don't think
Tourette's.
she's making it up.
I think it's a lot of effort for that
It's
much
hard.
consistency.
Yeah, it's hard to do. Like, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised what kind of lengths people go to.
But I mean, that would take like years of practice to the point where you might actually like develop Tourette's. Like,
Right.
like
so
like
yeah,
the South
what is
Park episode.
what is real?
My cousin and I touch wieners.
Wieners. Yeah.
Where should we go, Faz? You want to go to the city there, or?
I don't know. We just wander around.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we were in a supply truck or something, but
Well,
only because we can put down garrisons, right?
I can do that. Oh, yeah. We didn't. They didn't spawn us with one, but it's okay. He can like drop supplies on us.
Yep. So go somewhere that'd be good to have a base. So you think? Well, so no. Go up north because we want to check and see where the next point is.
Yeah. No. There was a trench in front of us.
Or wait, no, we already know all the points on this one, right?
Yeah.
So there's no point in being
Just-
on this side of the map.
No, I know, but I want to go to their artillery and stop them from shelling the point because artillery is really brutal on this map. So I'm just gonna put our OP down somewhere.
Yeah, and we can run over there.
Because we're gonna get fucking blasted here soon.
Yeah, by a tank.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna pop out right here.
This is probably a good spot for you too, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna put an OP down and
Oh man, it's that ghetto scope where my whole screen turns into it. Lame.
have fun.
What? GLHF?
Yeah, good luck, have fun.
Oh, you
I've
think
never
this
used
thing's
a
bad?
sniper.
Oh no, it's good. I've used it.
Oh, it's a fucking, like, you're a god.
What? Oh no, it's not that good. I'm way better with the iron sights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah, I kill snipers all the time. You think as having there's a transport vehicle right there. There's only one person in it. Test shot. Oh, hit him in the head. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna say.